See, this is class test 2. So, this is based on the topics which we covered in the last lecture, right? So, last lecture we did cover everything, how to calculate E cell using Nernst equation, concentration cells. So, all these, they are like 4 questions. And you have been assigned like 16 minutes, 4 minutes per question. After that, we will discuss it, okay? Start solving it, copy the questions later. I'll give you time to copy the questions, start solving them. The EMF of the following cell is minus 0.46 volt. Platinum hydrogen slash HSO4 minus, this is 0.4 molar. Okay, this is 6.4 into 10 to the power of minus 3 molar, 0.3 molar. Clear? Okay, you just copy the questions and I will write down the formulas and then you start doing it. Is it fine?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
In question 2, the concentration of SO32 minus is 6.4 into 10 to the power minus 3 or 3?
3. Minus 3. See, there are 3 questions. And I am writing the formulas with blue marker so you can refer to them, okay? What is E naught cell? SRP of?
Cathode minus SRP of anode.
I think these are the only 2 data which you require. So solving these 3 questions. Now give it a try once, okay?
We need the E
And-
naught equal.
Don't know what is E naught?
We need that actually, I think.
For first question?
Yeah.
No. All the data given to you is sufficient. When was the last time I taught you how to calculate E naught? You cannot calculate E naught as such. It has to be given. You can calculate E naught for the cell, not individual. Still you don't know what is E naught value. Do you know?
Assuming the temperature to be 25.
Okay, then how do you calculate E cell then?
I'm asking you, are we assuming? The
No, we are not assuming.
So then we can't use 0.059.
You can use.
Concentration cell है.
Okay, yes.
No,
At
check
this
that.
we are assuming
Temperature
25 degrees Celsius.
25 Celsius.
At 25.
There is the first T cell negative. By any chance?
By any chance? I have not seen the answers yet. What will be the E naught cell for the first question?
0.
Yeah, so it is an example of
Concentration.
concentration cell.
Yeah.
अरे यार इसको 3 कर लो यार. Sorry. In this case, E naught cell equal to 0 because it is a concentration cell. So what will be E cell?
Minus 0.0059 log 1.
Fine. What was the first step? Write the equation at cathode and write the equation at anode. So this is the equation at oxidation. So it will be at anode. And this is, so I can write Ag gives AgCl plus Cl minus, and this Cl minus is 0.2 molar. This is at anode and plus 1 electron. Are we clear? At cathode, and how much is this Br minus 0.1 molar? Okay. So if I add these two equations, how many electrons will be cancelled? 1. So what is N equal to? And what will be Q? You add these two equations. So you will get AgBr plus Ag plus Cl minus equal to AgCl plus Ag plus Br minus. This is 0.1 molar and this is 0.2 molar. Rest all are equal to 1. So what will be the value of Q? 1 by 2? No, rest all are not equal to 1. Sorry. Because it is, you have to use one more equation. कितने लोग कह रहे हैं Ag सेम होगा? हाथ खड़ा करो.
जी सॉलिड नहीं लिया होगा. सॉलिड है. Ag सॉलिड है ना, वो तो 1 ही लेंगे.
Ag सॉलिड दिया हुआ है क्या? कहाँ लिखा हुआ है बताओ? ये वैल्यूज दिख रही है क्या? इनका कोई यूज आएगा क्या?
Ag प्लस और Cl माइनस आ जाना है. Ag प्लस सर उसमें तो Ag प्लस और Cl माइनस ही आएगा ना, तो Ag कैसे आएगा?
हाँ, फिर क्या करेंगे? तुम्हें KSP AgCl पता है? तो क्या लिखोगे इसे?
CL माइनस
ये लिखोगे। सिमिलरली AgBr अगर लिखोगे तो क्या लिखोगे? अगर मैं कुछ देर के लिए ऐसा करूं,
सर मैंने रिएक्शन ऐसे लिखी थी AG
ये वाली
हाँ ऐसे लिखी
KSP
थी
की
जैसे
इक्वेशन
अभी
नहीं?
नहीं उसके नीचे जो अभी आपने लिखी है AG फिर से AG प्लस, तो वो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन दोनों के अलग अलग लेके है
ये वाली कह रहे हो?
ऊपर जो अभी लिखी है आपने
अभी लिखिए ये वाली।
ऐसे लिख के किया था पर उससे भी अलग ही आ रहा है।
रुको ना, अभी पता लग जाएगा। इसको C1 मानते हैं अपन, और ये C2 है, ठीक है। अब देखो इसमें एक फर्क क्या है, क्योंकि इसके अंदर एक प्रेसिपिटेट बन रहा है, तो हमने डायरेक्टली अगर Br माइनस को 0.1 डाल दिया तो वो गलत है, क्योंकि दोनों Ag सेम नहीं है इस केस के अंदर। तो बेटर तरीका क्या है कि जो Cl माइनस और जो Br माइनस है उनसे मैं ये कैलकुलेट कर लूंगा कि Ag कितना है। कैसे? जैसे कि मेरे को सपोज AgCl जो Ag प्लस दे रहा है, यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट। इन दिस केस द सोर्स ऑफ Ag plus is AgCl which is a precipitate. There is no Ag plus. Is there any Ag plus? No. So the source of Ag plus is what? AgCl. So to calculate that, I know what is Br minus and I know what is Cl minus. I know both the KSPs. यहाँ पर KSP AgCl कितना डालूंगा मैं? Suppose मैं इसको सॉल्व करता हूँ, 2.8 into 10 to the power of minus 10 divided by what is Cl minus 0.2 is equal to Ag plus in AgCl. Similarly, if I am using this, I can say 3 into 10 to the power of minus 13 divided by Br minus. What is Br minus? 0.1 equal to Ag plus in AgBr. So now there is no need for all these things. What is this? At the cathode, cathode is from Br. So this will be, if I say this is C2 and I say this is C1, so this is nothing but C2 and this is nothing but. So this is how you are going to deal with questions in which the source, which is going to donate ions or which is going to act as a source of reduction or oxidation, is derived from a source which is a precipitate. Getting my point?
Same thing but the answer is not the same.
Answer is not the same still. So the answer is right. You will get the same thing. What is C1?
3.3 into 10 to the power minus 12.
Okay, this you have taken it to be 0.1, right?
Yeah.
Then this is not the answer in that case. Fine.
Sir 0.15.
If you take it as 0.01, then you will get us this answer. Your answer is right. Whatever you get the answer, you just calculate minus 0.059 by 1 log of C1 by C2.
I got I think minus 0.15. Minus 0.155.
Plug in the values of C1, C2, whatever you get is the right answer. But this is the expression. Fine? इसको मिटाया जाए क्या? देखो सेकंड क्वेश्चन बहुत इजी है वैसे, मैं कहता हूँ करना क्या है उसमें। ये दिया हुआ है, this is the, and the question asked to you is what will be the pKa for this reaction, right? This is the question asked to you. So first calculate what will be Ka. What will be Ka? This will be K. So if you look at the question, this is given to you and this is given to you. Check. Both these concentrations are given to you. Right? And how can you get H plus? Very straightforward question now. So in JEE they make it a habit to twist the question, a very simple question in as difficult manner as possible. तो क्वेश्चन देखते ही छोड़ मत दिया करो यार, ना कुछ है नहीं इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर, है क्या कुछ? बहुत इजी नहीं है क्या? चेक करो एक बार, बहुत इजीली आंसर आ जाएगा। तो ये कर लोगे क्या घर पे? अगली बार डिस्कस कर ले इसको। कुछ करना नहीं है, बस these are the steps which you have to follow. Clear? So this is for question 2. Question 3 में क्या करना है बताओ?
Hg.
Calculate E naught Hg2 plus Hg, right?
Yeah.
This has been asked to you.
Yes.
So for this, I have given you E cell, and I have given you E naught Fe3 plus to E naught Fe2 plus. I have given you this thing, and I have not given you all the concentrations. So I have not given you Q, but I have given you one data. What is the data?
5% of Fe3 plus remains at equilibrium at 25 degrees.
So what was the initial Fe3 plus?
10 to the power minus 3 moles.
Fe3 plus.
It has to be, I suppose, Fe2 plus. So let me check. I think this should be the question. This is oxidation, and this is the question. Just correct the question now. This is the question. This is oxidation, and this thing is reduction. And this is given to you as, you have to calculate this, Hg 2 plus 2 Hg. So at T equal to T, if say I say this is minus 2x, so this will be plus 2x and this will be x. Right? Fine? And what has been clear to you? That the Fe which is remaining at equilibrium, or which is finally remaining, is nothing but 5% of the initial Fe which is present. Fine? So you can calculate x now. Just solve for x.
Minus 4.
This is the value of x you are getting. So now you can calculate what will be k. Fine? So what will be this equal to? What will be the value of n? N will be 1 or 2?
2.
You have calculated k. You will get E naught cell. And what is E naught cell? E naught cathode minus E naught anode if I am taking SRP. What is SRP of, what is cathode in this case? This is reduction. So this is cathode. And what is this value given to me as? This is nothing but 0.77 minus x, which has been asked to me, equal to this value. Minus E naught. Fine? Shall we go ahead now? See, this is the last part which we are going to cover for part 1 of electrochemistry. After that, we are going to start with the quantitative aspects of electrochemistry. So, this is more of a theoretical part which may be asked in your board exams. And what is required for JEE or all the board exams is you should know what are the reactions which are taking place at the anode, what are the reactions taking place at the cathode, and what is the electrolyte which is used. Okay, so there are only 5 or 6 common cells which are used as batteries as such. So up till now what we have done, we have seen lot of voltaic cells or galvanic cells which use electricity, which use the chemical reaction to generate electricity. Now what we are going to do, we are going to do the reverse thing. For the batteries, we will say that we will use the chemical energy to convert it into electrical energy. Clear? In the last class, what we did was electrolysis. Remember, we did a question, what should be evolved? Hydrogen, oxygen, sodium or chlorine. Remember that question? That was electrolysis. Just the reverse of electrolysis is batteries. Clear? See, in a typical lead storage battery, you will have lead and you will have lead dioxide. This is a typical battery, which is the lead storage battery which you use in cars. What happens? You can see the electrolyte H2SO4, which is 3% by weight. So these lead electrodes, which we are using as anodes, are going to get consumed. That is the reason we say that it's time to replace your car battery or it's time to recharge it. Because as the time is going to go ahead, this PV is going to react. Clear? So you should know this is very important in context of your JEE as well as your CBSE. They can ask you directly what a question is. So they can ask you what will be anode, what is used as an anode, what is used as a cathode, and they can give you option PB, PbO2, PB, PbSO4, PbSO4, PB. They can give you all these combinations. Clear? 3% by weight. See, these kind of batteries, the dry cell batteries, most important part of them are the electrolyte which they use. Mostly, if you see, the electrolyte is mostly in aqueous solution. In this case, it is a paste. Fine? So if you have, anyone has seen a dry cell, and has seen the interior of it, you can see that there is a paste which of, and that paste is mostly of NH4Cl. Clear? You don't have to remember these reactions. Only the reactions for which I am marking it with the sign of star, those are the reactions which are important. But I am giving you an exhaustive list of 5 or 6 cells which are important. So if they come across, you can use this table as a reference. Clear? You don't have to learn this. Shall I get the first one?
Sulfide.
Sulfide, MNS. Sulfide.
You went to Indian.
Clear?
Sulfide.
See, from the perspective of JEE, this fuel cell is very important. The reason why it is important is, see, in these cells you use natural fuels like hydrogen is a natural fuel, and you use an oxidizing agent, say oxygen. So in this case, the best thing is you won't have any harmful effects due to pollutants. If you see the equation in the lead storage battery, the discharge was very poisonous, PbSO4. So it becomes very difficult because it is a pollutant which is very difficult to manage as such. So is the case with all the other things. But this case, it is a pollution-free battery. That's why it's in case of JEE, it is also given in your NCERT. Okay, so this thing is highly important. Although it is very easy. So what will be the reaction if I am saying hydrogen is oxidized? Hydrogen is changing to water plus. Just copy it, then I'll write the equations for this reaction. Okay, let's copy it first. See, in this case, see, most of the people have a problem of remembering things. So in case you don't know what will be the coefficient of H plus and OH minus, you can directly balance. How? For example, in this case, I know that at anode, hydrogen is oxidized. So hydrogen is in state 0. So after getting oxidized, what will be the state? Plus 1, right? So I can write this as, say, water. Fine? This should be the reaction. Now for balancing oxygen, what do you do? Suppose this is the reaction which is given to you. What will you do now? Plus half O2. So if you are saying O2, then you are doing reduction as well as oxidation in the same reaction.
OH minus.
OH minus. Then? But if you do like OH minus, then the problem is again hydrogen is not balanced.
Plus H plus.
Plus H plus at this side.
No, the other side. And then we can add.
So in that case, you are saying at the same time, you are having an acidic medium and a basic medium.
We can add OH minus on both sides and that can become water. Basically, add OH minus.